Every glass cleaner you have ever purchased is lying to you. Windex, vinegar sprays, ammonia solutions, lemon-scented miracle formulas. Every single one of them was designed to remove one type of contamination from glass: fingerprints, dust, grease, smudges, soft organic films that sit on the surface and wipe off with a paper towel. They were not designed to remove what is actually making your glass cloudy. And the thing that is actually making your glass cloudy is not sitting on the surface. It is embedded in it. The haze on your shower door, the white film on your windows, the milky fog on your car headlights. That cloudiness is not dirt. It is mineral. It is calcium carbonate, magnesium silicate, and iron oxide that have been deposited by evaporating water, fused to the glass by heat and UV exposure, and bonded at the molecular level to the silicon dioxide surface of the glass itself. No chemical cleaner on Earth dissolves these deposits without damaging the glass underneath. Acids soften them but cannot remove them completely. Abrasive pads scratch the glass worse than the deposits. And every product in the glass cleaning aisle of your grocery store was formulated to clean surface films, not to remove mineral bonds that have been baking into the glass for years. But there is a powder that was never sold in the cleaning aisle because it was never meant for consumers. It was developed for an industry where the stakes are measured in light years, not shower stalls. It is the compound that polishes every telescope mirror, every precision optical lens, every camera element, and every satellite window manufactured on Earth. It works by a mechanism so precise that it removes microscopic surface imperfections from glass at the molecular level, without introducing new scratches, without altering the optical clarity, and without damaging any coating or treatment on the glass surface. The powder is cerium oxide. It is a rare earth compound discovered in 1803. It costs $1 per treatment. A 4-ounce bag treats every glass surface in your home for years. And the $4 billion glass cleaning products industry has never mentioned it, because a $1 powder that makes glass permanently clear eliminates the need for a $5 bottle that makes glass temporarily streak-free. Welcome to Camping Secrets. If these stories matter to you, the subscribe button and the bell are the best way to make sure this knowledge survives. This is where we dig up what the industry buried. Now let me take you inside the glass itself, because what you are about to learn about the surface of every piece of glass in your home will change how you clean for the rest of your life. Glass appears smooth. To the naked eye and to the touch, a pane of window glass or a shower door feels perfectly flat. It is not. Under a microscope, the surface of glass is a landscape of microscopic peaks and valleys, ridges and pits, created during the manufacturing process and deepened by years of exposure to water, chemicals, and mechanical cleaning. When hard water contacts glass, the water evaporates and leaves behind dissolved minerals. The primary offenders are calcium carbonate from limestone dissolved in groundwater, magnesium silicate, and in areas with iron-rich water, iron oxide. These minerals do not simply sit on the glass surface like dust. As the water evaporates, the minerals are deposited into the microscopic valleys of the glass surface. Each time the glass gets wet and dries again, another layer of mineral is deposited. Over months and years, these deposits build up, fill the surface topography, and bond to the silicon dioxide matrix of the glass through a process called silicification. Silicification is the chemical process by which dissolved minerals form covalent bonds with the silica in the glass. The mineral deposit becomes part of the glass surface. It is no longer a foreign substance sitting on top. It has integrated into the molecular structure of the surface layer. This is why vinegar, which dissolves calcium carbonate in solution, often fails to fully clear hard water deposits from old glass. The vinegar dissolves the top of the deposit but cannot reach the portion that has bonded into the glass matrix beneath it. You remove the surface. The haze remains. This is also why abrasive cleaners make the problem worse. A scouring pad or abrasive powder that is harder than glass, like aluminum oxide sandpaper or steel wool, scratches through both the deposit and the glass surface beneath it. The scratches scatter light in every direction, creating a haze that is now permanent because it is structural damage to the glass itself. You traded a removable mineral deposit for an irreversible scratch. Every person who has attacked a cloudy shower door with a Scotch-Brite pad has done this without knowing. Professional glass restorers have known the solution for over a century. The optics industry solved this problem in the 1930s, when cerium oxide replaced iron oxide as the standard glass polishing compound. and the mechanism by which it works is unlike anything in the cleaning aisle. Here is the science that the glass cleaning industry does not want you to understand. Cerium oxide, chemical formula, CEO2, is a rare earth compound derived from the element cerium, element number 58 on the periodic table. Cerium was discovered in 1803 simultaneously by Jöns Jacob Berzelius in Sweden and Martin Heinrich Klaproth in Germany. It was named after the asteroid Ceres, which had been discovered just 2 years earlier. Despite being classified as a rare earth element, cerium is actually the 25th most abundant element in the Earth's crust, nearly as common as copper. It is extracted from minerals called monazite and bastnasite, primarily in China, which produces approximately 84% of the world's supply. What makes cerium oxide extraordinary as a glass polishing compound is that it operates through a dual mechanism that no other abrasive material can replicate. The first mechanism is mechanical. Cerium oxide is a soft abrasive. Its particles are hard enough to remove surface irregularities from glass, but soft enough that they do not introduce new scratches. The particles smooth the glass surface without damaging it, filling microscopic valleys and leveling microscopic peaks to create a surface that is optically flatter than before treatment. The second mechanism is chemical, and this is the property that makes cerium oxide unique among all polishing compounds. Cerium exists in two oxidation states, Ce3+ and Ce4+. In aqueous solution, the cerium ion at the polishing interface chemically reacts with the silicon dioxide of the glass surface. It forms a temporary cerium-silicon oxygen bond that weakens the surface layer of glass at the molecular level, allowing the mechanical action to remove material far more efficiently and with far less force than any purely physical abrasive. This chemical-mechanical dual action is called chemical-mechanical polishing, and it is the foundational technology of the semiconductor industry, the optical lens industry, and every telescope mirror ever ground to astronomical precision. The Hubble Space Telescope mirror was polished with cerium oxide. The James Webb Space Telescope mirrors were polished with cerium oxide. Every camera lens in your phone, every pair of prescription eyeglasses, every microscope objective in every laboratory on Earth was finished with cerium oxide as the final polishing step. And the same compound that polishes telescope mirrors to nanometer-level flatness removes hard water haze from your shower door for $1 per treatment. If you have made it this far, you already know more about glass surface chemistry and optical polishing than every person who has ever sold you a bottle of glass cleaner, every hardware store employee who has pointed you toward a vinegar solution, and every contractor who has quoted you $200 to $500 to replace a shower door that needed $1 worth of cerium oxide and 15 minutes with a cloth. Subscribe and share this with someone who has been staring through a cloudy shower door for years thinking the glass was permanently damaged. Now here is exactly how to restore any cloudy glass surface in your home. And this method is the same protocol that professional glass restoration companies use, adapted for home materials and hand application. Step 1. Purchase cerium oxide polishing powder. It is sold online as cerium oxide powder, glass polishing powder, or optical polishing compound. A 4-ounce bag costs $5 to $10 and contains enough powder for dozens of treatments. The per treatment cost is approximately $1 or less. Purchase powder that is 90% purity or higher. Lower grade powders contain filler that reduces effectiveness. Step 2. Clean the glass surface with a standard glass cleaner or soap and water to remove surface dirt, dust, and grease. The cerium oxide needs direct contact with the mineral deposits and the glass surface to work. Any organic film between the powder and the glass reduces the chemical-mechanical action. Step 3. Make the slurry. Mix approximately 2 tablespoons of cerium oxide powder with enough water to create a paste with the consistency of pancake batter. Too thick and it will not spread evenly. Too thin and it will run off vertical surfaces. A creamy, pourable paste is the target consistency. Step 4. Apply the slurry to the cloudy glass surface using a soft cotton cloth, a microfiber towel, or a felt polishing pad. For small areas like a shower door panel, hand application with a cloth works well. For larger surfaces like a full window or a windshield, attach a felt polishing pad to an electric drill or orbital buffer for significantly faster results. Professional glass restorers use polishing machines at 1,000 to 2,500 revolutions per minute. A household drill at 1,300 revolutions per minute with a felt pad produces excellent results. Step 5. Polish in circular motions with moderate, consistent pressure. Keep the surface wet. Spray water periodically with a spray bottle to prevent the slurry from drying on the glass. Dry cerium oxide can scratch. Wet cerium oxide polishes. The water is not optional. It is integral to the chemical reaction between the cerium ions and the silica surface. Step 6. Continue polishing each section for 2 to 5 minutes. Check progress by wiping a small area clean with a damp cloth. The glass beneath the slurry should be noticeably clearer than the untreated area adjacent to it. For heavily deposited glass, multiple passes may be required. Each pass removes another layer of bonded mineral and smooths the surface further. Step 7. Rinse the entire surface thoroughly with clean water to remove all cerium oxide residue. Wipe dry with a clean microfiber cloth. The glass will be clearer than it has been in years. On moderately clouded glass, the transformation is dramatic. On severely hazed shower doors that have accumulated 5 to 10 years of hard water deposits, the before and after is visually stunning. Step 8. After polishing, apply a hydrophobic glass treatment or rain repellent product to the clean surface. These products deposit a thin silicone or fluoropolymer film on the glass that causes water to bead and sheet off instead of evaporating in place. When water cannot sit on the glass and evaporate, mineral deposits cannot form. A $5 bottle of glass sealant applied after cerium oxide polishing prevents the haze from returning for 6 months to 2 years depending on water exposure. The $1 polish removes what is there. The $5 sealant prevents it from coming back. Total cost, $6 for results that last years. I need to be completely honest with you about limitations. Cerium oxide removes mineral deposits, light scratches, and surface haze from glass. It does not remove deep scratches that you can feel with your fingernail. If a scratch catches your fingernail, the glass has been physically gouged beyond what a polishing compound can repair. Deep scratches require professional wet sanding with progressively finer grits before the cerium oxide polishing step. Cerium oxide works on glass, real glass, silicon dioxide. It does not work on plastic, polycarbonate, or acrylic headlight lenses. Modern automotive headlights are made from polycarbonate plastic, not glass. If your headlights are cloudy, the issue is UV degradation of the polycarbonate surface, which requires a different restoration process using wet sanding and UV-resistant clear coat. If your vehicle has glass headlight covers, which some older and European vehicles do, cerium oxide works beautifully on them. Do not use cerium oxide on coated or tinted glass without testing an inconspicuous area first. Some low-emissivity window coatings and aftermarket tint films can be damaged by the mechanical polishing action. Test a small corner before committing to the full surface. Factory tinted glass, the type where the tint is embedded in the glass itself rather than applied as a film, is safe to polish. Cerium oxide is a mild lung irritant in powder form. Wear a dust mask when mixing the dry powder. Once mixed into a slurry, the risk is eliminated. Wear gloves to prevent skin drying from prolonged contact with the alkaline slurry. And one detail that most people discover only after spending $300 to replace a shower door that was not broken. Glass restoration companies charge $150 to $500 to polish a single shower enclosure. The compound they use is cerium oxide. The equipment they use is an orbital buffer with a felt pad. The total material cost for the job is under $5. The remaining $145 to $495 is labor and the knowledge of what compound to use. You now have the knowledge. The compound is $5. The drill you already own. Cerium oxide was discovered in 1803. It has been the standard optical polishing compound since the 1930s. It polishes the mirrors in every major observatory on Earth. It finishes the lenses in every camera, every pair of glasses, and every microscope manufactured today. It is the most widely consumed rare earth product in the optical industry, measured not in grams but in tons annually. Its chemical-mechanical polishing mechanism is documented in every materials science textbook published in the last century, and it has never appeared on a single shelf in the glass cleaning aisle of any grocery store in America. Not because it does not work, because it works too well. A $1 treatment that makes glass permanently clear cannot coexist with a $5 bottle that makes glass temporarily streak-free and needs to be repurchased every month. That shower door you have been squinting through for 5 years could be crystal clear by tonight. Those windows with the white mineral haze that no Windex has ever removed could be transparent by this weekend. And that quote from the glass company to replace the door for $400 could be thrown away and replaced with a $5 bag of powder and 15 minutes with a cloth. The glass was never damaged, the minerals were never permanent, and the haze was never anything more than a surface condition that the cleaning industry could not fix and the optical industry solved 90 years ago. But the cleaning industry keeps selling you streak-free solutions, and the glass industry keeps quoting you replacement costs. And the $1 powder that polishes telescope mirrors sits in an online listing that nobody searches for because nobody told them it existed. Now you know it exists, and the shower door is waiting. If this vault changed how you see the glass in your home, subscribe and share this video right now. Every share puts this knowledge in front of someone who is about to spend $400 replacing glass that needs $1 worth of rare earth powder and a damp cloth. Every subscription keeps this channel digging deeper into the vaults they thought were sealed forever.